January 1st is not a magical day. It is just another day to begin anew. So whether it is January 2nd, January 5th, or July 15th, every day is a new day to begin. Do you know why I named my company Big Toe in the Water? Well, I went up to my first mindfulness teacher over a decade ago. His name is John Kabat-Zinn, and he is attributed with bringing mindfulness to the Western Hemisphere. I'm going to admit this to you. I was looking for a lead. I went up to him and I said, I'm a nurse and I've done clinical research and I'm a global trainer and I want to teach mindfulness within organizations, in busy firms, everywhere. And he listened to me attentively. And then he said, the words that changed my life forever. He said, if you want to accomplish any dream, you don't have to sell your house and move. You don't have to quit your job. You just have to begin with one little step. He said to me, just put your big toe in the water. I thanked him and I walked away. And honestly, I had no idea how I was going to put that information that he gave me into practice. And then a few weeks later, I was working at Johnson & Johnson at the time. And I said to my manager, do you mind if I teach a brief little mindfulness class over lunchtime for like 30 minutes? And thankfully, my manager said, sure, just keep it quiet. She didn't want me necessarily putting up posters all over the building. That first class in that conference room, over 15 years ago now, we had two people and we sat there and I talked a little bit about mindfulness and we did a sitting practice. The next week, there weren't enough chairs in that conference room. That is how I ended up teaching a weekly 30-minute class for over 9 years when I worked at Johnson & Johnson. It all began by me just putting my big toe in the water. People then would come to my lunchtime class and say, can you come back and do an hour for my department? That led to over 70 one-hour programs. It continued to grow and grow and grow. And then a decade ago, I started my own business. I needed a name and I called it Big Toe in the Water as my homage to John Kabat-Zinn, my first mindfulness teacher. So I invite you this new year, this new day, no matter what day that you are watching this, I invite you to put your big toe in the water. Do just one little thing that you've never done before. And then watch the endless ripples with surprise, just as I did. Hoping you have the best day possible and that it is both good and memorable.